Hello lovelies, today I'm going to be showing you how to do this natural everyday look, something that you can do for every day or at the office. So here's my naked face. I've already done my base and my contour and my eyebrows, as you can tell. To start, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush. I like to use this Wet n Wild color in Mellow Wine. I actually really like it. It's super pigmented. All you need is just a little dab. And I put it along my cheekbones. I like to do it all the way to the front of my face, along to the sides of my cheekbones. I like to do it all the way across. Next, I use my MAC 260 or 224 brush. It's really fluffy. It's one of my favorite brushes. I use it for almost everything, except for when I need a little bit more precision. So I'm going to start with the MAC Soft Brown color, and it's a matte eyeshadow. It's a good transition color. I like to use it. I use it quite often, probably every day. And I just put that on the outer corners and in the crease. I usually start with this in my crease and build it up as we go along. You'll be seeing we'll be doing quite a few colors here. 3, I believe, and all of those will be building gradually. So I do the same on the other side here, right along the crease and in the outer corner. Next, I will use a MAC dark brown color to kind of deepen the edges in the crease. It's in the color Corduroy. Using the same MAC brush, the 224 brush, I'm going to just emphasize the same area that I did the MAC soft brown with. These are some of my favorite nude colors, or natural colors. I use these probably every day, or just when I don't necessarily know what I want to do, and this is just kind of my go-to. Zoom, zoom. Next, we're going to be using the color Carbon from MAC. Yes, my little container's broken. Moo. So this one is very charcoaly. It doesn't blend incredibly well, but it's a good dark color. So you just need to use a very little bit. Again, using the same MAC 224 brush. And I just very lightly dab it into the product and work it into the outer edges. I use very little, and I just blend. Next, I go back in with the Corduroy color from MAC just to deepen and help everything blend in a little more nicely. I like to make everything look really even, really smooth, transitions really nicely, and that means lots of blending and lots of mixing colors and going back to colors that have already been used. Next, going on to a nice urban Decay color. It is a matte white. It's in the shade Foxy. It's very pigmented. A lot of it comes off on the brush, so I just like to pat it on the middle of my eyelid to kind of brighten up the middle area, make sure that the middle looks nice and bright and highlighted. I like this because it's nice and matte, and it'll blend nicely with all the other colors. And here you'll see all of the swatches of the colors that I used. And next I will use the Real Techniques shading brush. I use that in the crease just to emphasize the darkness in that area. So the shading brush is really good, it's very precise. I love the Real Techniques brushes. Then I just go back in with my 224 brush and I shade, 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 or blend, blend, blend. Yay, all done with the eyeshadow. Then I quickly just take a powder brush, wipe up all the excess, and I move on to liners. If you're going to be using this for like an office look, I would highly recommend using a brown, but I really like the E.L.F. and I tend to lean toward black eyeliners. The E.L.F. Black cream eyeliner is quite good, and I like to use it with the MAC 263 brush. This is a great brush. I recently purchased it and I'm a big fan. I always start on the outer edge there, just pulling it down, making the wing as far out as I'd like. I usually don't get too crazy with it, especially if I'm going to the office or if I'm going for a more natural look. So I just do a little bit of a wing, and then I connect it, do that triangle, and then just pull it all the way to the inner corner. I do redip into my E.L.F. cream eyeliner. I'm actually quite pleased with it. I believe it's only $1, and it's lasted me a really long time, and it doesn't transfer, and it looks great. It's not too shiny. I'm a big fan. Fixing my hair. And I finished up the other side, moving on to the waterline. I like to use the NYX Wonder Pencil in light. I put that in my waterline to kind of brighten up the eyes. Always good, especially on a Monday morning, if you're at the office or just kind of running around and trying to look nice for your day. Just a nice natural look, it brightens up the eyes. I find that a nude color like this works the best for brightening. It's not too obvious, like a white pencil, and it blends really well. Next, I love my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the darkest color in Blackest Black. I love the brush. It comes with this nice little comb, and it's perfect for building. I use probably 3 or 4 layers of this, and it really separates and gives you those long, beautiful eyelashes that I love. I like to do another layer after it's dried just a little bit. If you do it right after, it will be too wet, but if you wait too long, you won't be able to get that separation with the comb because the product has dried. So using this after just a little bit of dry time makes for a really nice voluminous lash. So moving on to eyelashes, I like the really thin Ardell lashes, especially when I'm going to work and I just want to add a little bit more volume, but they're little babies, as you can see. I say baby. And I usually use those just for the office, but because I wasn't going to the office that day, I decided to use my KoKo Lady Moss Soho lashes, which I absolutely love. They're super wispy. I've worn them in quite a few videos already. And I definitely should have grabbed my tweezers when I did this because I didn't quite get the corner there. Dang it. That's what I get for being lazy. Anyway, all done. Next, moving on to the lips. And my glue has not dried yet. It doesn't look like that after the glue dries. But I end up using the NYX Natural Lip Liner for my lips. This is the nice natural look. This one I like a lot. It's just a little pink. I really like the NYX lip liners. They are really pigmented and smooth. And so far, all of the ones that I've bought, I've really liked. So I just start with the little X at the Cupid's bow, and I slowly fill in along the sides of your mouth. Right before I do lip liner, I generally like to moisturize with a little bit of chapstick. One of my faves right now is the Burt's Bees Vanilla Bean Moisturizing Lip Balm. I like that one a lot, and it makes the lip liner go on really smoothly. Next, I use one of my new favorite lipsticks, the Coquette from Lime Crime. It smells so good. It smells just like the MAC with kind of like that vanilla scent. When I put it on, you can see it's just so creamy. Slow-mo. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you like it.